Today we are going to solve systems of equations by graphing. Now on these two equations we can see that it says y equals mx plus b. It fits that format with our slope and our y-intercept for both of these. So we're going to use this over and over again. M is our slope and b is our y-intercept. And if we graph those two lines, we'll check out the intersection point and find where the solution is to the system. So this top equation right here, our y-intercept is 4. So we end up putting a dot here at 4 on the y-axis. Our slope is right here. There's no number there. So I am going to put a 1 in front of the x. That's the number that could go there. Slope is rise over run, and so I want that in fraction form. So we're going to put that as 1 over 1. Now that means I rise 1, or I go up, and I run 1, and I go right. And if I do that from this dot, I go up 1 and right 1 puts me there, up 1 and right 1 puts me there. And if we continue to go on that trajectory, it gives us this line right here. And so we can draw a line through all those points, and that will give us our first of those two graphs. Now on the second one, down on the bottom, our y-intercept is 1, and so we're going to put a dot here at 1. And our slope is negative 1/2. So negative 1/2 can either be negative 1 over 2, which would go down 1 and right 2 if we did that, or you can go up 1 and left 2, like so. If I go down 1 and right 2, it takes me away from the other line. So we're going to go this direction. So I'm going to go and turn it around and go up 1 and left 2. If I go up 1 and left 2, that puts me right there. And we can see we have found our intersection point. That intersection point is here at this location. We need the ordered pair, x and y values for that. X value is negative 2. You can see that right there. And our y value is positive 2. We can see that right there at that location. So there is our first question. Our solution to that system of equations is negative 2 and 2. Go take a look at our second one. We can see we have y equals mx plus b again for both of these. So our y-intercept for this one is at negative 2. Our slope is negative 5 over 2. So we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and to the right 2. That takes us this direction. Turn it around. We go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and to the left 1, 2. Takes us that direction. And we get our full line. All right, I'm going to erase these so I can see my picture a little clearer. My line. All right, the second one, we can see our slope right here, but there's nothing written for the y-intercept on that equation. And so I am going to write down a plus 0 right here. I'm allowed to do that because adding 0 does not do anything, and that's our y-intercept. So our y-intercept is right here. We can see that now as 0, this number. And the slope tells us to go down 3 and right 2. So I go down 1, 2, 3 and right 1, 2, down 1, 2, 3 and right 1, 2, and that takes us over here. Now this is getting us farther away from the other line again. So I got to turn it around, go up 1, 2, 3 and left 2. That puts me right there. We can see we've found our intersection at that location. So that's this right here. Get the x and y pair for that point. X is negative 2. See that down here. Our y value is 3. We can see that right there. So there is the solution to our second equation. All right, let's take a look at this third one. Now this does not look like y equals mx plus b. So I am going to rearrange it, solve for the y values on both of these. And if I do that, then I will be able to do what we just barely did. So the first step on this top one is to subtract x from both sides. We'll get negative 4y. I'm going to put the negative x first. So equals negative x on the right-hand side. And the 8 second. I'll have to have a plus 8 because that 8 is positive. All right, next step on this, we're going to divide by negative 4. And I'm going to divide both of these by negative 4 on the other side. I'm going to put the number right here that we typically don't write, but could if we wanted to. So I'm going to put a 1 right there. That'll help me better see the fraction. So on the left-hand side, we get 1y over here. Got y by itself. Over on the right-hand side, a negative divided by negative is a now positive 1/4. And the 8 divided by negative 4 is a negative 2, so we get 1/4 x minus 2. We'll graph that in a minute, but for right now, let's solve our second equation for y. So I'm going to subtract 3x on both sides. That would give me 2y equals negative 3x plus 10. Finish this out by dividing by 2, and we end up with y equals negative 3/2 x plus 5. Okay, let's graph both of these. So this equation on the left, we get a y-intercept of 5. That's right there. Our slope is negative 3/2, so we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, and to the right 1, 2, down 3 and right 2, down 3 and right 2, down 3 and right 2. Keep going there. All right. And if we turn it around, we go up 3 and left 2, that continues our line both directions. All right. Clean this up. For the other equation, our y-intercept is negative 2, and we're going to go up 1 and right 4. So go up 1 and right 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts us right there. We can see our intersection point right here with an x and a y value of 4 and negative 1. So there's our solution for that one. And this final line, kind of the same thing, where we've got to solve for the y, so I'll subtract 2x from both sides. On this top one, that gives me negative y equals negative 2x plus 2. I need this to be a positive y, so I'm going to picture this again as a negative 1 to see that division will allow us to get rid of that. Divide both of these by negative 1 as well. That gives us now positive y, because a negative divided by negative is positive. Over here, negative 2 divided by negative 1 is positive 2. And a positive 2 divided by negative 1 is a negative 2, so we have minus 2. All right. On the other equation, we're going to add 4x, and we end up with y equals positive 4x minus 4. There's nothing else with the y here, so we're done, ready to go on that. All right, I'm going to change both of these to a fraction for my slope. We can now see we've got our y-intercept of negative 2, our slope of 2 over 1. So we're going to go up 2 and right 1, up 2 and right 1. Continue to do that. Go down 2 and left 1 to go the other direction. That gives me this line right here. All right, wish I was better at drawing straight lines. Here we have our y-intercept of negative 4 and our slope of 4 over 1. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 and right 1, up 4 and right 1. That gives us this line right here. And we can see that our intersection point happens right there. So the ordered pair for that is 1 and 0. That's our final solution for this quiz, and we are done. Thank you.